Hello everyone, welcome back to Players of Games. I'm Will, this is Chris, and we're back with Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke.
Yo.
Gosh darn it, Chris.
No one knows it.
Yeah,
No
well,
one who
I
watches
know
this
it.
knows that story. No one's gonna get that reference.
What are you talking about? The people who watch it right now get that reference. Okay, well,
I know they will.
anyway, last episode, we were able to bypass the desert. We bypassed a good amount of Pokemon battles, and the reason we bypassed those Pokemon battles is because we don't want to get our Pokemon hurt, so that we had to go back to the Pokemon Center beyond the rock. Because that rock could have had a Geodude in it. But we also caught a Torkoal and a Numel, which we're going to be using the Torkoal. In the meantime, we're going to continue forward. Right, we actually have a Pokemon with Cut, don't we?
Yeah, right here we can. I think this is this is the.
It's a rest.
Yeah, this is the load. This is the Lotus Eater machine.
Lotus Eater?
It's the name of the trope, where it's like you're in some weird dream sequence type thing that wants you to stay in it, and you almost just did it.
Okay, I get it now. It's the
It's
Greek
just stay and
Lotus
rest.
Eater. Okay.
Stay and rest. Stay and rest. Stay and rest. Stay and rest. Stay and rest.
The first need for that bicycle. And now we can actually fight. But we don't want Peanut up front.
Yeah, that is definitely a fighter guy. Yeah, Shady's good. To train himself, he challenges all who he meets. So does every other trainer.
That is kind of the point. Machop.
Machop.
Hey, did you see Death Battle's latest video?
No.
They did Machamp versus the Goro whatever guy from Mortal Kombat. The guy with the 4 arms.
Judging by the excitement in your voice, did Machamp win?
You see, this is why I don't play poker. I have a bad poker face and I'm not good at lying. It was one of those situations that surprised me. I was not expecting Machamp to win.
Machamp to win. And then Machamp won.
Because considering everything that the Mortal Kombat people go through, I figured that would be so much worse than anything a Pokemon would do. But of course, I underestimated the power of cheesy Pokemon.
Yeah.
By cheesy, I mean looking at the Pokédex rather than what they can actually do.
Yeah. I mean, in the Twilight Wings, I think it's called, we have... Ooh. Fake Out's pretty good.
Okay. What do we want to get rid of?
Foresight. As we discussed, it's not actually as good as we think it is.
Right. Should be a pretty good Pokemon catching move, I think.
But yeah. You know, the more I think about it, the more I realize how much I really like the Ghost Dark typing. Like, even before taking into account that in the early gens before the introduction of Fairy, it has no super effective things that can target it. It is immune to 3 different types.
Mm-hmm. Oh, press the wrong button. There we go. Yeah, let's see. That would be normal, fighting, and psychic.
Yep.
No. Definitely do not want to put anything there. And now, we can face you. What are you gonna have? She said engagement, didn't she?
Yeah.
I thought that's what she said.
Just the way she phrased that whole thing was weird. Go wing. Sorry, go shady.
Go
Screw the
Shady!
Wingle.
No! Darn super potions. Ooh, critical hit.
So, how much have you played Pokemon with the abilities that come with different things?
What do you mean?
I'm wondering if you've been able, like, if you've have enough experience to understand if I mentioned Skill Link, I think is the name of it.
It sounds familiar.
I know it because a friend of mine has been trying to make a competitive Cloyster. And one of the ways you do that is with, I think it's called Skill Link. It's something like that. Without consulting my Pokedex, I can't tell you the exact right thing. But it's basically moves that would hit multiple times are guaranteed to hit the maximum amount of times. So, like, I think one of the ones it has is Rock Blast. So it guarantees 5 hits.
Right. That'd be
Ooh,
great.
we got burned.
Yeah, that would be great on a Meteor Mash. Do you remember?
What was our last?
What? Sorry?
I cannot remember Meteor Mash.
Meteor Mash was one of those special moves that only Metagross could learn. I think a few other Pokemon can learn it now, but Metagross was the big one for that.
Something about the name of that move reminds me, but...
Okay. So now we're... Full heal or person? For the burn.
You said full heal or what?
Going back to the person.
I think we should go back anyway, because I feel like we skipped some trainers near the start of the second leg of the route that we could fight as well, if we want experience. But I think you're thinking of a different move. Meteor Mash, I remember it now, having looked it up. Meteor Mash is like a powerful steel type move that has a chance to raise your attack.
Actually, I think we faced these two already.
Maybe. Oh yeah, we couldn't. You couldn't miss them. And I thought we didn't face that guy, but he saw us and nothing happened.
Yeah.
So we got new route,
Into the Ashlands.
where I'm pretty sure I know what we're going to get.
Oh my gosh, we're in the Ashlands. We might find Illidan Storm Rage.
I forgot you still play those games. Is in Hearthstone.
Yeah. You saw me run through all that, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. This should still be fine. Can you guess why it's so cool around here? I would think it would be pretty hot, actually. Since
It's the ashes.
we're pretty close to an
Hey,
island.
trap inch. It's that thing we really, really want.
I really,
This is why we
really
haven't.
want it.
That's why we haven't been having encounters in the Route 111.
Since Flygon is one of my favorite Pokemon.
If only it were better.
Yeah. I wish it were better too.
I mean, it's still a good and very popular Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I just really wish they'd I've given it a mega or something special.
Yes. I absolutely agree. Make it a bit more viable.
Because you know the story of why it didn't get a mega, right? They were going to give it one. They just couldn't settle on a design before they had to ship the game.
Oh, here we go.
Duh. Oh!
Oh! Oh! Wow!
Oh!
Oh my gosh,
Oh, wow.
you got so lucky. Wow! That almost complete chance, or complete... We were most likely gonna get a Spinda, but now we're not even gonna get a Spinda! Wow!
Alright, we're going to be very careful.
Absolutely.
What level is it?
16. We're 21. Are you looking up its
So yeah,
attacks?
most likely knows Peck, Sand Attack, Swift, Agility. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Okay. The reason I wanted to make sure is I'm just like, don't have Whirlwind.
Oh, yeah. That is... In the
So yes,
Victory Road, almost every single Pokemon knows one of those kinds of moves. Whirlwind
So yeah.
or more.
70% chance Spinda, 25% chance Slugma, which is changed from the Ruby Sapphire 25% chance of Sandshrew, and 5% chance of Skarmory.
We hit that 5. Yes! That's the name of the episode, Hitting the 5. Alright, so I can Nightshade again. Oh, it's so nerve-wracking. Alright, I can bag here now. Do you want to do this instead?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, think about if Nuzlocke was instead of the... Oh man. Instead of the regular, you can only... instead of just being you can only catch the first Pokemon on a route, that you're also restricted to only the first Pokeball you can throw at it. You're, roboting.
Yeah, that would be a definite challenge run, Will.
Uh-huh. Alright, so the Ultra Balls didn't work. We're down to the Great Balls now.
Just throw everything we've got. Fire everything!
We may need to.
Hold on. It might be dangerous, but they won't have to be in there for very long.
Thinking about that.
What moves... Kevin, because he has, I think, Sleep Powder.
Sleep Powder and Stun Spore.
They both raise catch rate. Sleep Powder raises it more, but it's temporary. Stun Spore is permanent, but... Also, what we could do... It only knows... I think at this... Well, hold on. Let me check.
I can pull out mine too. Because
Well,
I have the book.
Yes. Prior to the changes in Gen 4, all damaging flying type moves were physical. So if we want to, we could switch in Peanut and switch it in and out a few times to lower its attack.
Oh.
To make...
Okay.
So it'll deal less damage, and then put it to sleep.
reduced its attack. It's pretty low already, that's good. Gonna switch this a few times.
It's like crit. I think crits will bypass that, but we'll be careful. I feel like we're good to go for a
just the
sleeper
two?
response. Yeah.
Okay.
Two is a significant amount on a lower level Pokemon.
And it will be moving faster, so it'll get most likely at least 2 hits in. Okay, there's the 1. So Sleep Powder. And a Sand Attack, okay. Let's hope this still hits.
No, our accuracy.
And it missed. Darn it. Okay, come on. That's even better. Yes!
Yeah.
Alright, leave Kevin in.
Yeah. For now, leave Kevin in and let's just try to catch it.
Immediately for that Great Ball. No! It's like it's down up to an Ultra Ball level. If only we had saved the Ultra Balls now for this.
Maybe.
Hindsight. Ah! Darn you, legendary
We
Pokemon.
do not- Well, it's not legendary.
I know, but it's the legendary factor that everyone has always struggled through in a Pokemon game.
It's just a different catch rate.
Ugh. Even less accuracy.
But we still got it.
Yes. Come on.
I'm wishing. Now part of me wishes we had bought more Pokeballs.
Yeah. 3. Yes!
Yes!
We did it!
Ah.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. What were you thinking of naming it?
Well, you see, we have had a request to have a name put on it.
Specifically Skarmory?
Well, no, but we have a request from someone to have a name.
See, I don't necessarily know if they want a female Skarmory named after them.
Ah, right. I've never really looked at that. Eventually we'll...
See,
yeah, okay.
See, I'll freely admit I was getting ahead of myself, and I was trying to think of nicknames for a female Skarmory beforehand, and I thought of one.
Oh, really?
It's a weird reference. Because I tried looking some stuff up, and I couldn't think of any good ones. And I had one come to me right now that I remembered from watching Sherlock.
Okay.
If you call it, like, Margaret or Maggie. Because of Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Lady. But,
Alright.
do
alright.
IE.
Ah, okay.
And if we want to, if we come up with a better reference, we can rename it later.
Well, instead of that, why not just call it our Iron Lady?
Nah, it just feels weird. It should be a name.
Oh, fine. Okay. Well then, that was quite the surprise.
Oh,
Pleasant
my heart's
surprise.
still racing.
Alright, our Pokemon are still doing good.
My heart's still racing from that. Oh. I was not prepared.
Well, of course you weren't. We're in the Ashlands, and Illidan's out here.
Don't explain the joke! explain the joke. Explaining the joke ruins the joke.
I was just making my own joke off that. Okay, so should we keep in Kevin right now? Because I see I see a Baltoy.
What was that?
Should we keep in Kevin?
We should. Actually, go back. Use fake out on one of them.
Right. I think we should use it on Baltoy.
Yeah.
And then absorb.
And then go. Yeah.
Wow, that actually did a good amount of damage. I don't remember Fake Out doing so much damage. What? Really? Darn it. Baltoy flinched. Tackle. That's fine. We can deal with that.
But yeah. So now we have to think. Fake out doesn't work again.
Oh, okay.
It only works on the first move out, but it always flinches.
Got it. Yeah.
If we
What?
Yeah.
Because
I was thinking about it.
Coughing usually has higher defense.
And Nightshade's guaranteed damage. Yeah, go ahead and Nightshade the Coughing, and then Absorb should hopefully finish off the Baltoy.
Yeah.
I also don't know if it'll actually have any, like, ground moves.
Right.
It's one of those things where when you get into the early generations, a Pokemon have a lot less options when it comes to their same type moves. Sandshrew. Oh. If we can't get a Trapinch in the desert, I will accept a Sandshrew.
As will I. I think we can risk one more time, do you think?
I think we can.
Nightshade on Coughing, it looks like we'll finish it off.
It should, hopefully.
And then Absorb should basically do the same thing to Sandshrew.
I don't think it'll finish it off. It is a weak move, but it'll definitely damage it.
Yeah, that Coughing made me worried because I know they can learn self-destruct.
Self-destruct, all that? Is another threat. Ninjask?
I would like to remove Kevin now. And I think we should definitely heal Shady. If not, take him out.
So if you said anything in like the last couple minutes, I didn't hear it. Was having some audio issues.
I don't trust Kevin being out there with the Ninjask, and Shady we either need to heal or replace.
Okay, so Shady for switch out. Go ahead and switch out. Not run. This is a trainer battle. Throw in Swift and probably Kipper.
Okay.
Feels like we're pulling out the heavy hitters, but
oh yeah,
they are.
It is a double
They're
battle.
our highest level and it is our highest level party. Which also brings up another thing. Do we want to? We're going to be switching someone out for Daniel Bryan. And do we want to switch someone out for Maggie to raise some other guys, get them up to snuff,
Swift?
let them in our party? Yeah, probably Swift. Like let them in our party for a little bit, and then continue on with some decent guys getting a rest.
After this fight, there will be one more because we're in the line of sight of the third person.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we want to use this moment to heal up Shady because Shady's the frontliner.
Yeah, probably.
And I don't think Swift needs to attack this turn.
Yeah. But actually I'd rather use Swift's attack.
Which attack? And on who?
Wing attack on the Ninjask.
Okay.
Because flying doesn't. I don't think flying resists itself, so it should be super effective.
Got it. All right. And
Whereas Kipper's isn't any threat. I think he'll need a super.
What?
I think he'll need a super potion at the very least if we want to heal up his health. Well, a regular potion would be fine as well, apparently.
Alright. Ooh, sand attack.
Sand attack.
Okay, you were
Using
right.
its wings to, like, I don't know, kick up dirt. It does not have good defenses. Shady.
Exactly, yep. Swift goes up another level. Swift just levels up so easily. Wow,
Yeah.
poison sting. If it does poison, oh my gosh. Okay. This
And
time...
just whatever, we'll just finish it. Are you gonna
I'm
go ahead and get rid of the
antidoting.
poison?
Yes.
Yeah. Honestly, a good idea.
And then, water gunning.
Sorry, Sandshrew. You look so cute. Just like
Yeah.
one hand raised to just be like, hi.
If I remember correctly, Sandshrew is one of the only Pokemon in the entire anime that you ever see use a one-hit KO move. And it's in the
Fissure?
first... Yeah, and it uses it in the first season of Pokemon.
Yeah, I remember that.
He trained it
Just
so
as soon
much.
as soon as you started talking about that, I'm like, oh yeah, one uses fissure. Do you remember hearing, or did I tell you about the worry that happened when they did the Gen 1 like virtual console things on the 3DS?
I don't think I did.
There was a worry because there were a lot of things that were TMs in that gen that are not in the others. And one of the TMs in the early gens was fissure. And of course, since you could transfer Pokemon forward from those games, there was a worry that, well, what about Machamp? Because Machamp can learn fissure from TM. And what happens with its ability? Because one of the abilities Machamp can get is No Guard. And what No Guard does is it says, hey, we are both guaranteed to hit each other.
Okay.
So basically it raises all accuracy to guaranteed to hit.
Yep.
So there was a worry of, it's just like, well, you can transfer one up that will have fissure that is guaranteed to hit. They had a very ingenious solution to it, though. All the Pokemon transferred up. I think from any of the virtual consoles, or it might have just been from the Gen 1 ones. I can't remember. But they made it so that all of them were guaranteed to have their hidden ability when transferred forward.
Not too bad. But that is actually all the time we have for this episode. So thank you all for joining. It was quite the episode. We spent most of it trying to catch the Skarmory.
Went on a bit of a ride.
Oh yeah. But thank you all for joining us. It was great, and we will see you next time.
Bye.